In 2023, just last year, Yago beat John in the semifinal on his way to his maiden championship tour victory. Back into form, quarterfinals in Tahiti as we look at his year end. But here we go, first wave, J.Florence. Glassy conditions, slightly offshore. J with the opening snap. Pops it up, puts it down, J.Florence. Wants a little bit more, is not going to get back up into the open face. Stuff to get excited about.
I'm definitely excited right now. That was a major air right there. Cool transition coming out of it too. Unfortunately, that wave just a little too fast coming out of it.
Another look at it.
So it comes off of the bottom right here. He was already eyeing this bowl coming off of it. Great first snap right there. Love the way he took his time too. Didn't try to rush anything. Made sure that he was able to get the grab. Look at the height on that thing too. Impeccable stuff right there from Double J. Another angle here from the drone. Off of the bottom, into the lip right there. Good variation. Kind of throws a little tail slide into it too. And a major air right here. Anytime you see big spray like that coming off of rotation, Kaipo, it means that there was a lot of power involved too. Look at the spray off of that thing. Bang.
Puts it down, and he's going to take the early lead. One more time, let's take a look at the Red Tiger from Paisel in flight here.
Yeah, that's a modified one too, so tail brought in a little bit more, and you can just see right there a lot of control coming out of the maneuver, so should be a major number right here.
The Mayhem board under the feet of Yago Dora, looking to respond. Dora pops it up and has to throw it away. Whoa. For water safety.
He's switching up the equipment, it seems, Kaipo.
May have, yeah, I don't want to speculate. We'll see if he makes yeah, he's going to make his way down the point to the water caddy.
Yeah, Leandro da Silva, his caddy over there.
J opened up with an 8.5. He's already gone excellent. He wants more. Back up in the air, straight air for that one. Pokes the nose on the way down. But J already has a valuable, excellent wave with that 8.5 on that first huge rotator. J, wave number 3, slashes off the top. One more time, the carve, 180 degrees, all the way back into the pocket. Layback hack, he's got some variety so far on this wave. Smooth in transition. Through this sleepy section, has to beat some whitewater, pops a tidy air reverse for the finish. Vulnerable way, right?
Yeah.
Another look here at J.Florence. We're waiting for this number for J.
So good combination on the outside. Went into the lip, carved it back. Great layback right there too. So a lot of variation in this one. And the response right here.
Yago up right behind him. Yago, nice nose pick, reverse there on the backhand. Goes for it again. Double spins for Yago Dora.
Nice little reverse. And then we saw Dora on the outside. Had the one snap, then threw the little rotation right there. And one extra just for good measure too. A bit forced right there at the end though. Making me hungry, Kaipo.
Wave coming through here. Yago with priority. He's going to use it. Let's see if he can get back into this heat. Smooth off the bottom. Quick off the top. Smooth off the bottom. And another nose pick, but goes a little too high on that one. Incomplete. Yago. Beautiful snap to start. Carves through that second turn. Aggressive third snap. Putting it together right here. The rhythm evident down the line for Yago Dora. Repeatedly snapping on the lip on the backhand, pops it up, puts it down, and stands up out of it. Here's Yago.
Little bit of a smaller wave, Kaipo. I don't mind it though. Combination was really strong on the outside. Beautiful stuff right there, especially when you consider him going on the backhand and having to be a bit more varied in terms of his attack. That whip was beautiful right there into the lip. So a lot of different maneuvers on the outside, and then reaches this point of the wave and throws the Hail Mary. You know, I'm a firm believer in just letting your guys do their own thing, kind of feel it out when it comes to in the water situations like this with the caddy out there. You just got to give him props, words of encouragement when he's paddling back out. Look at this combo right here. The timing was impeccable. Just beautiful stuff on the backhand from Yago. And then when you combine it with the variation, the creativity, the progression right there with that air.
Yago Dora back into the game. We're going to start actually with J.Florence on this wave.
Well, he's looking to improve on something closer to an 8-point ride. Combo outside was okay. Got a little hung up right there. And this is where we caught up to him. The major air down the line, and wasn't able to complete the rotation.
Yago's going to take this insider and needs to surf it to a 6.56. Yago, nothing on hand. Woo. John takes the bait. J. Florence skates down the line, pops it up, and Yago has 30 seconds to respond. That's not going to do it for Yago Dora. Oh, this is a tiny insider for Yago. And even Yago knows that there's not a 6.56 in that wave. A great performance by Yago Dora. Exceptional surfing for J. Florence. He's our champ for the Surf City El Salvador Pro, presented by Corona. Give it up for J. Florence.
Yeah, finally, fourth final this year. Gets to convert on his first victory. First one since Pipe, as you said, in December 2020. And the two best surfers, they truly matched up in the final here.
3 years, 5 months, and 20 days from his last CT win, and this feels good for J. Florence.
No doubt. No doubt. He must feel on top of the moon right now. Stoked to see him not only leading the rankings with this result. Guess what he does, Kaipo?
He clinches his spot in the final 5, so we're going to see J. Florence for the first time at lower trestles for the Lexus WSL Finals. There's only 4 more spots left for the men, Mitchell.
J. Florence, that one's for Darwin.
That's for Darwin, yeah. Oh my God, I'm so stoked.
Well, you're the champion here in El Salvador. Surf City El Salvador Pro, presented by Corona. You're our men's champion. You have just solidified your spot into the finals.
Yeah, that's super epic. I'm stoked. I'm just so stoked to win an event. I was like, in the end, I was like, not another second. Like, I gotta get the win on this one. And then when you got that 9, I was like, oh no, there's gonna be sets. And then it just went flat. Yeah, I can't believe it.
3.5 years since your last win. Come on, man, it gotta feel amazing.
Yeah, it feels so good. It just feels so good where I'm at right now. My headspace, everything, my family back home, my wife and my son and my mom, my brothers, and just everyone, my whole family. I'm so stoked. My team here, I can't thank them enough, and I'm just, I can't believe it.
Congratulations, my friend. I'll let you go celebrate with them. I just want to say, amazing performance, only 10-point ride of the event. You're the man.
Stoked, thank you.
Thanks, you guys. We're going to throw it back to you, and John will be on the beach soon.
J. Florence, the journey of John, a disappointing 2023 for J. Florence, where he missed out on that final 5 and a chance for a 3rd world title. Since then, he's regathered himself. He started the season with a final at Pipeline. He rose through into another final at Margaret River. He met the heavy waters of Tahiti again for another final. And now, here in El Salvador, he's taking out the W, Mitch.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited to see him compete at lowers. He's made the final there before at the regular CT event. This time with the World Championship on the line, Kaipo, he's still going to be wearing yellow heading into Rio.
So it's just clear air right now for J. Florence. I guess the next mission for him, Mitchell, is really to secure that top seed. So he's going to be the one everyone has to gun to when we talk about the Lexus WSL Finals.
Yeah, and everybody's still chasing him, as you're pointing out, especially considering he's won in Rio 2 times before, made finals day last year, and especially over in Fiji, he has to be one of the favorites heading in to the next 2 and final events of the calendar year.
That's right. Coming into Rio, he's going to be 9,740 points ahead of number 2 in the rankings, Jack Robinson.
It's not even close right there anymore.
So, we'll see how it goes. J. Florence, Caroline Marks, they're our champs. We're going to celebrate our champs and tell you all of the happenings. That's going to happen in the Corona Cerro post show right after this.
Coming into this final, you had made your 4th final of the year, but this was the first one you managed to win. How did you get it done?
That was tough. I got a little bit lucky in the end that they just went flat. I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to hold Yago off? He's going to go on like a medium-sized closeout and get a 9. And so I was like, I don't know. It was really a tough one. But I'm just so stoked. I was going to be really bummed if I got another second. Yeah.
No need to be bummed. You called El Salvador your low point here last year, and now it is a spot where you get your first event win in years. How would you describe your mindset right now?
Yeah, I think I just feel light and I feel good, and like me and my wife have our son, and it's just been such a good year. Like coming into the year, there's so much going on. We were having a baby and the Olympics and the tour and everything, and it was a lot, but it's just been so much fun and better than I could have ever imagined.
And you have one more thing on your calendar year to guarantee looking forward to, the Lexus WSL Finals. You have locked in your spot. What does it mean to you to have a chance to go for a world title?
Yeah, this will be my first time making it to the finals, so I'm super stoked on that. But I mean, there's still work to be done. I want to come into that finals leading it and have the best chance possible. But yeah, I'm just having fun competing. I really just want to serve as many heats as I can.
I know Mom and Darwin probably watching at home. Anything you want to say to your son after your first victory in his lifetime?
I don't know. I miss you guys, and I can't wait to see you, and I'll see you in a couple days.
Thanks, John.
Okay, thanks.